Hello, good morning. Good to see you. How are you this Friday morning? Woohoo, another week nearly gone. Now, just want to tell you something that happened to me last night. Remember, yesterday we were talking about heart magic and how to feel gratitude from your heart. Well, last night something happened that made me feel so grateful that I felt it. I was feeling it all through my body. I'll tell you what happened. We have a cat called Ralphie. He's my cat. Well, I call him my cat. He's our cat, but Ralphie and I are very close. And we've had him for 14 years. And he is a very independent cat, but when I'm outside in the yard, he would always follow me around and be with me, and he'd sit on a post so Molly, my horse, can give him a sniff and say hello. Now, 4 months ago, well, he first of all, he survived the bushfires because we locked him in the laundry for the night, which he didn't like, but that was fine. He survived. And then about 3 months later, he disappeared. From one day to the next, he was gone. And prior, he would disappear for a day or two, but he would always come back. But after 2 months, I'd given up on him, and that's about 4 months ago. And I wasn't sure what happened. I felt he wasn't dead. I didn't think something had happened to him, but he just wasn't there anymore. So last night I was sitting in my armchair, and I hear a bit of a knock on the door, on our glass door. And when I looked across, there he was. There was Ralphie sitting outside looking at me. Are you going to let me in? Well, of course I did. So he had magically reappeared after 4 months. I don't know how it happened. He looks well. Somebody has been feeding him. So he must have just moved house for 4 months. And then last night, he decided to come back home. So, well, that sort of ties in with what we're going to talk about in the magic today. Day 21, magnificent outcome. Well, mine happened last night when my cat Ralphie came home after 4 months, or at least 4 months, gone missing. So let's dive in today. Day 21, magnificent outcomes. Starts with a really nice quote or saying from G.K. Chesterton, a writer. He says, "You say grace before meals." All right. But I say grace before the concert and the opera, and grace before the play and the pantomime, and grace before I open a book, and grace before sketching, painting, swimming, fencing, boxing, walking, playing, dancing, and I say grace before I dip the pen in the ink. We all want good outcomes for everything we do. In giving thanks before he performed an action, the writer G.K. Chesterton used the magic of gratitude to guarantee the outcome he wanted. So don't leave it to chance. You can guarantee a good outcome of any task that you have in front of you. You know how you say if you have an exam, or you want to go shopping, or you have a medical appointment, and you say, "Oh, I hope this goes okay. I hope today turns out all right," or "I'm going to need a lot of luck to get through this." All these thoughts are hoping for a good outcome to a situation. But life doesn't happen by chance or because of a stroke of luck. The laws of the universe operate mathematically to the finest possible degree, and that's something we can count on. For instance, a pilot doesn't hope that the laws of physics will keep working during his flight, because he knows the laws of physics will never fail. That's how planes can fly, to the laws of physics. And you just know they work. You don't even think about it. And you don't go into your day and hope that the law of gravity will keep you on the ground. Oh, I hope I won't float off today. No, it just happens. You know, there's no chance here. Gravity's law will never fail. You won't just float off into space today because well, today the law of gravity wasn't working. No, that doesn't happen. It always works without fail. So if you want magnificent outcomes for everything you do, then you have to use the law that governs outcomes, the law of attraction. It's the same as the law of physics and the law of gravity. You have to use your thoughts and feelings to attract magnificent outcomes to you. And being grateful for magnificent outcomes is one of the simplest ways to do it. So the magnificent outcomes practice is being grateful before you do something you want to go well. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the work meeting, the job interview, or your exam. The magnificent outcome to the sports game, a phone call you have to make, a catch up with a friend, or seeing your mother-in-law. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to your exercise routine, your pet's vet appointment, or your medical or dental checkup. You could be grateful for magnificent outcome when an electrician, plumber, or any tradesperson that's addressing a problem in your home arrives. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome for your grocery shopping. The fact that you're finding a parking spot right outside the grocery shop. That always happens to me. I always find a spot if I focus and if I'm grateful beforehand. So another time to use, now this is one way to use gratitude for magnificent outcomes, and another way is to use gratitude for magnificent outcomes when something unexpected happens during your day. Because often you can jump to conclusions when you arrive at work and you're told, oh, the boss wants to see you right away. You start thinking all sorts of things. Oh my God, I'm fired, something has gone wrong, I'm not getting my promotion. And if that's what you're thinking, that's what you're attracting. So, because if you're thinking something is wrong, then the law of attraction says that what you think and feel, you will attract to you. So instead, be grateful. Oh, the boss wants to see me today. I'm so grateful for the magnificent outcome of that talk. If you miss your bus or your train on your way to work, or miss a flight, or if you are unexpectedly delayed for a meeting or an appointment, instead of thinking, oh, this is terrible, this is bad, be grateful for the magnificent outcome so you can put the magic in motion to receive a magnificent outcome. So you can use this for lots of situations. If you receive an unexpected phone call or an email or a letter, and you think, oh my God, I wonder what's wrong. Why is this person ringing me? No, immediately be grateful for the magnificent outcome before you pick up the phone or open the email or the letter. Whenever you find yourself thinking there is chance at play with something in your life, or thinking you have no control over something, or when you find yourself hoping something will turn out well, remember, there is no chance for the law of attraction. You will get what you're feeling and thinking. Gratitude helps protect you from attracting what you don't want, bad outcomes, and ensures you get what you do want, magnificent outcomes. So, the practice for today, magnificent outcomes. At the beginning of today or tomorrow morning when you start this practice, choose 3 separate situations where you like the magnificent outcomes. You can choose 3 things that are important to you in your life currently. Maybe you have a job interview, an application for a loan, or an exam, or a doctor's appointment. Or you can do it for your drive to work, or doing the cleaning, doing the ironing today, or as I said, doing the grocery shopping. You pick 3 things that you're doing today, and you are grateful. You write them down, say, thank you for the magnificent outcome to my doctor's appointment. Then, for the second step of today's magical practice, you are going to choose 3 unexpected things that arise today. So you have to sort of be aware of this during the day. If the phone rings or you get your mail and you look, try and instead of thinking, oh, a letter from my solicitor, that can't be good, say thank you for the magnificent outcome to this letter. So this is part of the practice is not so much about what unexpected events you choose as it is about you practicing gratitude for magnificent outcomes on the little unexpected things that happen in your life every day. You can't do this magical practice too much because the more you practice it, the more magnificent outcomes you will have in your life. I love this one because, and look, to tell you the truth, I don't do it every day. I forget. So that's why I keep reading the magic, because it reminds me again to be grateful for magnificent outcomes. And as I said, mine happened last night when my cat Ralphie turned up after being missing for 4 months. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're hoping for a good outcome or thinking you need luck, you will immediately turn to the magical power of gratitude and make magnificent outcomes a certainty in life. So that's magical practice number 21. Don't forget to count your blessings today. Make a list of 10 things you're grateful for, and then reread them, read through them, and say thank you, thank you, thank you for each one of them. And at the beginning of the day, choose 3 things or situations that are important to you where you want magnificent outcomes. List your 3 things and write each one as though you are writing it after it has happened. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to my exam. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to me cleaning my house. It was done in no time. Thank you. As you go through your day, choose 3 unexpected events that come up in your day where you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. Each time, close your eyes and mentally say and feel thank you for the magnificent outcome to the phone call or to the letter that I've just received. And then just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and be grateful for everything. And think of the best thing that happened to you during the day, which means that you're going through everything, all the good things that happened to you that day, and you go to sleep with a grateful mind. So I was going to show you my cat, but he's disappeared again. He's still in the house. I'm going to give him a cuddle. Oh, I can hear him. And I see you again tomorrow for a magical day. Thanks very much for joining me today. Please leave a comment. Tell me how you're going with your gratitudes or what magical things have happened to you. Come on. I'm just going to grab my cat so I can show him to you. Hang on. Come on. Good boy. Oh. Here he is. Can you hear me? Sorry. There's Ralphie. Say hello. I wish you could tell me where you've been. He's been away for 4 months, but he's been well fed. Hey, Ralphie? Yeah. So I'm very grateful he's back with me. Have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.